Hey Notary Nerds, it's Monica. I want to reintroduce you to the Notary back office. It is growing and improving every single month. Here is the most up-to-date version of the basic version of Notary back office. As you can see here, you have an admin tab that will let you quickly recall your EIN and all of the important documents that you may need as it relates to your notary business. There's also an accounting tab that lets you track your revenue. And as you can see here, you input the information on one side using this data entry form, and you can do that from your desktop. And this is also mobile, so you can actually do this exactly from your phone. Or you can import data, and I'll show you how to do that once you get the website. There's also an expenses tab that lets you do the same thing. Now, each of these tabs, once you input the information, update in real time. But I want to wait just a second and show you one more tab before I change either of these. Let's go check out the mileage. The mileage we can go ahead and play around with because it's not attached to the self-employment taxes, which is where we're headed. So let's just say you're out and about and you're on your phone and you're at the Smith signing and it's Friday and the starting mileage in your car was 89,100 miles. And then after you drop off everything, you're at 90,001 mile, right? So then you hit submit. Okay, awesome. It says your mileage has been submitted. Well, if you notice, this is still showing year-to-date mileage. It's 383, and that's what it was when we first came to this screen. But once we update by refreshing, it will automatically increase the year-to-date mileage by the amount that we just put in, and that also has a direct effect on your estimated mileage deduction. Now, this estimated mileage deduction, if you're wondering where I'm getting that from, I got it directly from the IRS's website, which I have conveniently linked for you here for your reference. Okay, now let's hop back over to the self-employment taxes. This one this is why I waited just a moment before playing with revenue and expenses, because this tab, self-employment, is directly based on your revenue. All of us should be submitting estimated self-employment taxes every quarter, and this will be a good reminder to you of how much those should be. Now, this is set up right now as a year-to-date, which comes with your basic Notary back office version. I'm contemplating doing more detailed analysis on the silver and the gold version of this website. So as you can see right now, year-to-date, $5,752.74. And the estimated self-employment tax is based off of what they tell us here over at the IRS's website, which is a combination of your Medicare and your Social Security tax of 15.3%, right? So I took this percentage and made sure it was utilized in the determination of the estimate of self-employment taxes. Okay, now let's go back to the revenue tab and play with it. Okay, so right now, $5,752.74 is my revenue. Let's double check, $5,752.74. Well, I just did a signing, and the check came in the mail. It was check number 12345. The check amount was for $250. The company was for Signing USA, and the signing was the Smith signing. And just for my records, I'm going to deposit that today, which is October the 31st, okay? So as you can see, $250 is what I want to see this year-to-date revenue number increase by. So I'm going to hit submit. It's telling me that my response has been recorded, and it allows me to click to start to submit another check if I had one handy. But I'm just going to refresh, and I can tell now that my year-to-date revenue has automatically populated. Let's hop over to self-employment taxes. It has automatically populated, as has the estimated self-employment tax as far as the obligation you want to make sure you send in to the IRS, okay? So that's that. Let's hop over to signings. This is where you're going to import your Google Calendar, and I'll show you how to do that, and then input your Google Map so you can keep up with what your current appointments look like, as well as some other calendars that you can create, which is the filing deadlines that you may have for taxes, either local or federal, client birthdays that you may want to stay abreast of and keep in front of you, and any grant deadlines that you want to apply for in the upcoming year. You want those all in a different calendar with notifications accordingly. This is where your leads pop up, and if you are out and about and you run into someone and you want to input their information real quick, make sure you try to grab their birthday so you can add them to your database. It just really helps you stay in contact with everyone. And then this is just letting you know that you can also not only do the data entry and get your leads to populate here, but you can actually import them. But let me show you if I was out and about and I ran into Tina Smith, and her email is tinasmith@escrow.com. And her telephone number was 615-111-111-2222. And her birthday was way back. So we're going to go way back. Let's go back to the 70s. And can't we find it? Yes, we can. Her birthday's in 73 if she's lucky enough to have given you the year. And she was born on the 9th. Okay, awesome. In the lead description, she is an escrow officer, and the company name she works for is escrow.com. And you may or may not have all of this information or want to enter it. And you don't if you don't want to, because guess what? It's not required. Special notes, cool lady, loves Starbucks. Okay, nobody's going to see this but you. Hit submit. Come on up to your lead responses and refresh your screen. And as you can see here, there's Miss Tina Smith's lead, and this is something you can do from on the road. Let's hop over to Entrepreneurship 101. This is something I just added just so that I could give some extra to the folks who just ordered this last week. I'm a little bit behind in delivering that to them, so I wanted to add a little extra specialness. Plus, I really want notaries who have this basic version of the back office to have some really good resources and as they start to build their business. So I included two of my very favorite trainings from Notary Nerd University, which is the Entrepreneurial Mindset Shift #1. I'm sharing some personal challenges that really let me know that I'm really an entrepreneur, and gave you some scenarios to test and see where your mind is at in this 2-hour training. And then how to determine your pricing. You have to know how to make money. You cannot be doing this and you're not making money. So in a compliant way, it's very important for us to understand what our Secretary of State says we can and cannot do. And I'll show you how to do that in that training. Okay, so that's Entrepreneurship 101. This is new. I'm excited about this because this allows you to integrate your existing calendar, be it on Square or Calendly. As you can see here, mine is on Calendly, and people can come here if I so chose and they wanted to schedule a free notarization Friday, they could do that. Or if they just wanted to schedule a notary appointment, they could do that, right? And then there are some free resources that I think any new notary that is just getting started needs to have at their fingertips. And that is from the NNA Direct. How to complete an acknowledgement, how to complete a jurat, credible witness, subscribing witness, signature witness, court cases that every notary should know, things notaries should avoid, and big, big no-nos. Oh, that's a duplicate. I'll get rid of that. My point is, I wanted you to have some really important information about you being a notary right here. And of course, this information, I do not claim to be the originator of this information, but I'm just providing it as a convenience at no additional charge. So this is the Notary Back Office, you guys. It is shaping up to be a very nice tool for the serious notary entrepreneur. And I'm excited about it. And I am just, I'm all over it. So y'all let me know what you think, and I'll talk with you soon. Peace.